Yeah, it was. Yeah. Hmm. Looks like we're just gonna get chop on gold today. Looks like we're just gonna get chop. Oh wow, it's chopping on the Nasdaq too. Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony Gold? What's up? I had to figure that out on the weekend. Man. Hey, what's up, Alfred? Mm. Mm. No, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping for a short here. I'm hoping for the market to tap this and then kind of make a move lower. If it does run liquidity above this high, I'll look for a second entry around like 102. But it does look like it's gonna sell off though. I guess we could. I guess we could. Mm, mm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yesterday, dude, I don't know what the hell was. Dude, someone turned the buy programs off yesterday. I was like, damn, where all the bulls go at? I'm glad, like I said yesterday, I'm glad I made my money before all that foolishness happened. Hmm. Oh, speaking about making money, yo, so I was just reading through Lucid's documentation, or I mean, it's literally on their front page. So they allow swing trading when you become a live trader. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know if any other firm allows you to swing trade. Okay, so I might get. Let's see if I can get filled here. Of course, of course. Come on. Of course, come on, come on. Fill the order. But yeah, they allow swing trading once you become a live trader. Let's see how long that lasts. All right, come on, gold. You don't have to be nasty here. Damn, gold. God damn, girl. No, actually, I think it's just slip X because it did touch it. It just didn't feel it. Or maybe it didn't. Nope, it touched it. It touched it. It didn't feel it. Slip X. My God. It touched it. Okay. You know, speaking of that, so I already told Alfred this, but so I'm locking in my first one with Tradeify. I'm locking it in. And today, I mean, gold was being super nasty. Gold did exactly the same thing what it did right here when I was looking for the short right here. So I had a I had a limit sitting at 94.6. I had a limit sitting at 94.6. So when this candle pushed up higher, I was thinking, okay, I'm about to get filled here. I should be good because all I needed was I didn't even need my full 90 ticks today. I just needed like 5 or 6 points. Tell me why this thing missed me by like 6 ticks and then goes to exactly what I needed. So my first initial impulse was to revenge trade here for obvious reasons. I was thinking, man, I'm about to miss this drop. Let me see if I can find my way in. I don't like the fact that this thing did not set my limits. Yeah, if this thing continues to push, I'll be looking for entry around like 102 or something. Because and this thing ain't about to break out or nothing. I don't think this thing's gonna break out. Because if it was gonna break out, it would have broke out during the news. So, I mean, it might take this high out, but I don't think it's gonna break out past the supply or anything. So, Yeah, I mean, it actually, honestly, I would have been, and I had to wait too because I had to wait for the news to kick in because I had to pull my limit order just in case the news went back and forth. So not only did it miss me, it goes in my direction, and then I had to wait for the news. So it was definitely challenging. And those demons started to speak, and they got louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. But I told myself that I'm not going to do that. So what I did was, after the news dropped, I just put my limit back where it was because the news didn't break out on the highs. The market is still short. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so the market is still short. So I figured, well, I'm just gonna put my limit back where it was. And the market came back, and not only did it fill my target, obviously it went down further. I didn't even need the full move. So I guess it just goes to show that revenge trading ain't gonna get you what you want. All right. Yeah, all right. Actually, what I probably should do here, because shit. Okay. Yeah, this shit don't break out. I doubt that this thing breaks out. I doubt it breaks out. I doubt it breaks out. Unless it's about to try to take out that high at 109. Okay. Unless it's about to take out that high at 109, I should be good. I doubt this thing breaks out. It didn't even break out during the non-farm payroll. Okay. Honestly, K Trader, it might be because this is a 100 tick chart. So I'm turning on a 100 tick chart. That's probably what it is. Because it doesn't show up on like the bigger time frames, but it's like a second. Like the 100 tick is like a second chart. Unless this thing is going for 9, it should be good here. Mm. Mm. All right, let's see what we get here. Like I said, I doubt it breaks out. I mean, gold could potentially try to shoot for those highs right there. Actually, it could. I'm gonna just project. I'm gonna keep faith that it doesn't need to take out these highs over here. But I doubt it. If it does, I doubt we see a breakout. Mm. So far, so good. I knew that we wasn't gonna. Well, it was highly likely for that breakout to fail. Highly unlikely for it to work in that situation. Okay, so let's see. Ooh. Mm. 25, 25.3. All right. Mm. I know what I need to do. Question is, will I do it? You know what, K Trader? I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about doing that after being up a certain amount of money. In order to protect capital, I should move my stop to at least break even so it's not a losing trade. But the one thing that stops me from doing that is just knowing the fact that gold loves tapping, loves going back to liquidity. If a lot of people got in here, gold will find its way right back just to test this area, stop out everybody that put their stops right there, and then continue on. Kind of like what it did last night here. Where did we get short? Kind of like right here. The drop, and then it pushes back, and then it breaks that low. Gold likes doing that too much. So I want to do that, but just gold doesn't allow you to do it safely. I guess for me, it's just easier just to let the trade play out. Just too much thinking, too much emotions. I'm just gonna let it play out. I mean, I have a big target, so I know that it's highly unlikely for gold to just go straight there without price action. Mm. And shit, I've already done the math already. So Once you get that, okay. So I already told you guys that I'm getting my Tradeify payout, and dude, this was definitely this week right here was tough. I almost lost the account this week, or that week, that second week. If I had lost, I think maybe 1 or 2 more days, I was almost done in that account. I don't know what happened during this week, but it just seemed like just couldn't get anything right with gold that week. And I really had to dig deep to bring this account back. And now that I get the first payout, now I don't have to, all I have to make now is $1,500 in 7 days, which means that all I have to do is trade, 3 contracts? Oh, actually, I can just trade 2 contracts. Well, if I trade 3 contracts, I'm literally cutting my my risk in half. So all I gotta do is make $1,500 in 7 days, and I can just enjoy another Tradeify payout and just keep doing that. But this will be my last Tradeify account. As I said earlier, once they denied me to be an affiliate, I felt some type of way about that shit. And I mean, it's their business. They don't have to have me as an affiliate. They don't. But I don't have to trade with them either. So it's a mutual thing. I'll just stick with Lucid, since Lucid is damn near Tradeify. And then as I was looking through it, I can swing once I'm a live trader with Lucid, which they done fucked up if they did that. They let me swing. I've already shown y'all guys what happens when I swing. But then at the same time, I've also showed you guys I won't take profits. I was up like 15K, dude. I was up 15K in a swing account, and I let that shit go all the way back to 0. I was like, man. So, I mean, I already know what I'm capable of when I'm allowed to swing. So I was thinking to myself, I think I was swinging Nasdaq and ES, and I was up 15K. And I'm thinking that the market is gonna, keep rising because that's all the Nasdaq did. And then for whatever reason during the week where I'm thinking that the market's gonna keep going up, that's when it drops. I was like, yo, what the fuck? The market just has a crazy instinct of knowing when and when not to do it. So I think the first payout with Tradeify is 15, and I'm gonna take it. I'm taking the full amount. I'm not really here to grow accounts. I'm here to get payout. But before the payouts happen, I have to get a winning strategy. And yeah, a cave trader. I was just following my strategy. The biggest thing that helped me along the way was just locking myself out. Now, if y'all guys recall, if y'all guys remember that day where I made the $900 and I had to lock myself out, I literally, if I made any more than this, I wouldn't have been paid out today. I would have had to actually trade one more additional day. Or, I mean, I would have made the money. I just would have had to have traded longer. I would have made the money though. But I just would have to be in a position longer than I would like to be. All right, there we go. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Come on, gold. Come on. Thank you. Shit. God damn. All right. Well, that's that. Let's lock the account out. God damn. Y'all see, dude, do y'all see that shit? Do y'all see that? Like, that's so crazy. That is just so freaking crazy that gold always does that shit no matter where I put my goddamn target at. Always do that shit. That is so crazy. And dude, my targets are not methodical. It's I'm gonna get in at support. The only time I'm thinking about my trade is when I get in. I already know where I'm gonna get out at my target. I don't care where it's at. But it's It's the only strategic part of my plan is where am I getting in so I can get my target hit. And so it's like, damn, Gold, can you just run through my target, at least one time? Or not one time, but every time? Instead of making me wait for that shit. But, dude, I know. Yeah, what's up, Investor Z? Yeah, like, dude, that shit's so crazy. Now she wants to super dump. But, I mean, I've already made maximum daily profit in his Top Step account. So, I'm hoping to get this thing passed before they make the announcement. I'm hoping that Top Step says any accounts that have not been activated can go to fund it, but I'm pretty sure they won't. But hey, I'm gonna keep the account just in case. But honestly, I don't know if we thought about this, but all we're waiting for is the announcement. They haven't said that there's going to make any changes yet. So we're waiting for an announcement, not an update, a change, a transition. So I'm gonna be hopeful, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to pay these activation fees. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to pay them. The assumption is that they said that they're going away with activation fees, and that's what a lot of traders are excited about. And supposedly they're supposed to be making some changes that we have to wait to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure with Project X being exclusive to Top Step X, I'm pretty sure that's along with it. And that's happening in February, supposedly, unless something changes. I mean, it's not set in stone. It's a rumor. I mean, the other firms have got the documentation stating that they would have to transition traders off by February of next year. But, anything can change. Anything can change. This is the business world and money always talks. Yeah. Trying to build anticipation. Like, we get it. Top Step is a good firm, but it's obviously not on top anymore. It's still a good firm, though. It's not like it's a bad firm. It's just that there's other firms that provides the same product for a better price. Faster payouts, more freedom to the trader. Right now, Top Step is leveraging its brand. But if Top Step actually came in now, I mean, it's not competitive. It's not competitive with the other firms. Obviously, Take Profit Trader right now has with the daily payouts. And it's crazy that, unless Top Step is going to adopt a similar model to Take Profit Trader, I'm surprised that a lot of firms haven't taken the Take Profit Trader route. Take Profit Trader has shown that if you give the rope for traders to hang themselves with, they'll hang themselves. Obviously, they're going to have to pay out good traders that take out good payouts. They're not worried about them because they know that majority of their traders are going to try to make as much money as possible. They're going to go straight to the Nasdaq, and you have to be super lucky to get it on a momentum move without blowing the account first. I mean, you have to be patient. I mean, the way like the emotional model that Take Profit Trader has, and that's why a lot of other firms adopted this model and try to say that we're just helping the traders be consistent. All right, blah. You make the traders wait for it, and a trader will trade until that last day. And we all know, because I experienced that this morning. I had to fight demons this morning to stick to my plan. I was fighting demons, but I wasn't going to let the demons win, because I know after everything is said and done, if I were to have hit daily loss limit in that account today, the demons would have went away like they were never there. My internal dialogue would be quiet, and the only thing that would be left is just disappointment in myself. And that's it. And that's what these demons, they leave you alone with. They just leave you alone with downing emotions. But I wasn't going to let the demons win, because I told myself that if I hit daily loss limit following my plan, then I can't be too mad about that. I followed my plan. That means I just have to come back and get that bid back tomorrow. Whoop-de-doo, right? But what Take Profit Trader does, I mean, it's emotional. It's the entire ride is emotional, and you have to be solid within your emotions to get that payout. They make you wait 5 days. They let you pass it. Actually, they don't even have I thought Take Profit Trader had a consistency rule, and you wasn't able to flip contracts to get to the last day, but I guess that's allowed. Because I remember when I first traded with Take Profit Trader, I had to actually be consistent, unless they changed it, but I haven't been back with them since, so I don't know. So they make you trade for 5 days. You can pass it in any of those days, and then you can flip contracts. Just think about what that does to a trader emotionally. You're anticipating, you've already passed the account, and you're anticipating, you're just waiting for the 5 days to be over so you can get those daily payouts. Which, if you really think about it, you really had to wait 6 days for a payout. Like, if at a minimum, you're waiting 6 days for a payout. But I know a lot of people are just focused on that daily payout. And then once you're flipping contracts, you get to the 5th day, you see the green in your account, you walk away, and you're anticipating like, man, I'm finally a funded trader. And then once you go to the funded side, now you got that intraday trailing drawdown. And we already know what majority of traders do after that. They're in front of their desk at the 5 o'clock central open, 6 for everybody. Or anyway, the market open. They're trying to full port Nasdaq, because what else are they going to trade? And they're trying to get as much money as possible to get that payout. And with that intraday drawdown, we already know how that 9 times out of 10, that's going to play out. You have to catch the Nasdaq on a momentum move. The Nasdaq is a senior citizen at the open sometimes. You have to wait for that setup. You've waited for 5 days to get a payout. Not too many people is going to wait. They're going to try to get in full port, and they're just going to hope. And then Take Profit Trader knows that. And they know that majority of traders are not going to make it. Now, there's actually another door that traders have to get through, because they already know that greed is fueling the trader at this point. So it's an 80-20 split. Now, some people would say, well, shit, I don't care about the percentage, because it's more money than I had before I started anyway. So even if I had $10 and I had to split, if I had to give the firm $20, shit, I'm up $80. And some traders look at it that way, but majority of traders don't. Shit, me included. Just imagine being in a position, you make so much money, and then you do the math on it, and it's like, all right, I got the pay, I got it locked in, and there's no lockout feature or anything. You got it locked in, and you think about, damn, I gotta split this 80-20, and then you do the math. You made 2,000. I think you have to give them what is it? 18. You're getting 18. They get 20, 200. And you're thinking, man, I just lost 200. And in an emotional state, we all know that makes so much sense. We know that it makes sense. I lost $200. I want to make that $200. And as soon as the trader sees red in the account, we all know it just goes downhill from there. It just, like, the whole process is just an emotional roller coaster that's going to trip up a lot of people. And once they blow the account, what usually happens? Now they have an option to where they say, hey, you don't have to start back and trade in the evals for 5 days. You can actually pay to get your live account back. Because at that moment, what is a trader feeling? Despair, probably a lot of self-hatred, self-loathing. They're telling themselves, their ego is telling themselves, I can do it. I can do it. I just made a mistake this time. I can do it. And then you're just left with a choice. Either start back over and take the whole ride again, or you can pay to get your account back. I mean, the entire road, Take Profits road is just an emotional roller coaster. And they already know what decision every trader or a majority of traders are likely to make. That's why they can confidently say, hey, we give out daily payouts. And it works. I don't understand why a lot of other firms don't do that. It works. Take Profit Trader shows that it works. So anyway, there are rumors saying that Top Step will have a daily or a direct daily payout. I saw in the chat. Obviously, it's speculation. There's nothing officially stated, obviously. But if Top Step were to adopt a model like that, that would be interesting. They have like an intraday trailing model, kind of like just like Take Profit Trader. And that would be interesting. Yeah, I think so. Tradeify is like a 90-10 split. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like a 90-10 split. I can accept 90-10. Honestly, I would prefer to have 100%, like for the first 10K. I think that's fair. But a lot of these firms are just like, yeah, we're just gonna do 90. So shit. Yeah, I'm taking out that payout. Shit, you ain't about to, because all I have to do is reduce my risk. That's all. So I mean, I'm playing the numbers game right now, and honestly, with these 50K accounts, I feel that it's the best way to trade these accounts is just take these base hits or base losses, and just make that back another day, because it's the same strategy that got me multiple payouts with my funded futures. It's the same strategy I'm using with Tradeify. It's the same strategy. Is once you get over a threshold and you're able to take a payout, you don't have to make the same amount. You can reduce your risk and only trade to just get the payout. Like so with the My Funded Futures, the starter account, the best account that they had until they got rid of it. What I would do is just make the $400 or $500 a day, and then so the math was every week I would get a payout, And all I needed was to make, so the first week I needed to make 5. I think the next week I also needed to make 5. But as the weeks progressed, it got to the point to where all I needed to do was make $200 a day. And reducing the amount of risk that I need to take, and I can just pay out because you can only take $6,000 per account. And so, and there were times where I had $5,000 extra in the account that was just there that I couldn't even touch. Just using the compounding effect on the account, where it was like, yeah, it's just free money at this point. It was an ATM. And as I shared before, that was what kind of put me on this path where it was like, well, like now I kind of want a strategy now, you know? Now I want to just, well, I mean, it's not like I didn't have a strategy before. I guess I really wanted to understand the market. And it's been a journey too, man. I had to really just clean out a lot of these demons, because now next year my goal is to have consistent 10K days, man. Consistent 10K days. 5-figure days. Because I know I can do it. And that's why this year I'm getting, and I don't have to do it all in one account. That's why I'm getting comfortable copy trading. So copy trading won't be an issue. I won't have extra emotions. I won't be thinking, oh man, I'm copy trading 3 accounts. If I lose, I lose 3 accounts. I'm not going to think that way. This is the whole point that I just took it upon myself just to master my emotions, get a control of my emotions and stuff like that, so we can have consistent payouts and we can leave. Oh shit, I mean, I guess I really don't need to leave, but for those that want something better for themselves, become an entrepreneur, turn this trading thing into a business, have confidence in yourself. But I think I'm making great progress though. I'm getting better at handling my emotions when it comes to trading. I think today kind of showed that to me, that I'm getting better at it. I didn't let the demons win today. Okay. Enough about the soap opera box. I'm really glad about this trade, because I've been watching a lot of like some of the videos that Cave Trader sends. Like I've been watching a lot of those mindset videos, market structure videos and stuff like that. And the one thing that I picked up from those books and those videos and watching the chart is the markets don't care about what you think, and the market doesn't care about your emotions. And what these videos all said is that breakouts fail most of the time. And that stuck with me. Breakouts do usually fail, because when I went back and looked at the charts and saw how many trades that I didn't take because I thought the market was going to break out, breakouts do not work. Honestly, they're easy trades. If you just take away the emotions, they're hard. The breakout trade is a hard trade if you're emotionally invested in a breakout. But when you see a failed breakout and you fade that move, it's easy money. And it was the sole reason why I took this trade. The sole reason why I took it. It's easy money. Yeah. Yeah, Alfred was telling me about that, about his Lucid account. Yeah, dude, shit. How are you trading that account, Alfred? How? This man makes $500 a day with $1,000 in drawdown on the MNQ. $1,000 of drawdown. Damn. Shit, that's a whole mini. I mean, I did the same thing in the eval stage. I just traded one mini and just held the target, and then I passed the account. But shit, one slip up and boom, done. But Alfred is definitely a good Nasdaq trader, and then the Nasdaq is definitely meant for scalping. It's definitely meant for scalping. Gold is not. I would not scalp gold. Actually, let me just delete this damn thing because that I blew that Apex account because of freaking gold being stupid and not breaking out. Or look at me contradicting myself. All breakouts fail. The Nasdaq was blessing me with some money, and for whatever reason, I decided to go to gold and try to recreate that success because I got kind of nervous. But I'm not gonna do that again. I think I might actually. So you're in and out with gold breakouts. Yeah. When gold starts moving like this, that becomes challenging. I guess I've gotten to the point now where it's like I want to scalp gold because it's reliable, and maybe the plan I should do with gold is kind of like so let's just say that I set a limit with gold and it fills my target, and then I see a push up from that area. Maybe I can scalp it that way. Like I can add to the position to make more money. Mm. It's swept the liquidity, so I mean, the market is. Maybe I can kind of do the same with Nasdaq. Maybe I can kind of do the same thing with Nasdaq. But the Nasdaq is not reliable at support and resistance. That's just my only thing with Nasdaq. It's just its reliability. I just can't rely on it. Mm. Congratulations to our boy Alfred. So he's at 33% consistency. All he needs is 2 more days. Because he can take the payout now. All he needs is 2 more days. Well, shit, well, today and tomorrow. Yeah, I think from now on, I'm just gonna scalp Nasdaq. I'm not going to. Nasdaq on that same shit too, huh? Finally. All right, so the rules say that I'll wait until that second target to get hit before actually moving my stop. Now with that static drawdown, so the only reason why I don't do that, because the original rule was that I would trail it, like as soon as it hits the first target, I would begin to trail. But the reason why I don't do that in the Apex account is for obvious reasons. If it stops me out and then hits my target, not only do I take the drawdown loss, I lose out of the position. Now I can trail this thing. Now I can trail it. And I mean, I just made all that money just scalping the Nasdaq. And I think this thing can go. So my plan is, what I plan on doing is I'll probably get 3 blue sky accounts, 3 or maybe 2. I don't want to spend more than $500 a month on evals. Right now I'm at I mean, this month I probably spent maybe 6, maybe. But moving forward, I've canceled a lot of those Apex accounts, as I've said already. I only have one more Tradeify account that I'm going to allow to rebuild. It's a 150K that I got on a when they were doing a 45% discount. So I'm only spending 186 on that account. What I think I'll do with that account, I'll still trade gold in that account, but I'll allow myself to take 3 trades in that account. Instead of the normal 2, I'll allow myself to take 3. And then on the static accounts, I'll scalp Nasdaq because that stupid trailing drawdown, as long as I have a static account, I can always use my profits as drawdown if need be. Let's see if we get the market to take this high out right here. Gold actually breaking up. Oh shit, it broke down. It broke down below that trend line. I would not long gold. This is a short. Oh shit, that is a short on gold. Okay. Mm. I wonder if we're going to see a failure here because this is a double top right here on Nasdaq. Nasdaq doesn't have a problem breaking out though. We are making higher lows and higher highs. I really got to think about that. I really got to think about it. I really got to think about that. I don't want to trade it. What, 3? I guess I'll just wait and see what they do on Black Friday, I guess. So I'll just wait. Mm. Oof. Damn. Hmm. Trade with the trend Sherm. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, Cave Trader. Honestly, today just shows me that I can follow my plan regardless of how I feel in the moment. Mm. Giving into your emotions is definitely a choice. I just chose not to do it today. Waiting for the setup. That's all we can do. Smith just sent me a message about Take Profit Trader. So he got 250K accounts. He passed it since yesterday. Took some longs for 130. Take Profit, test your patience with these 5 trading day mess. Wow, isn't that interesting? That Smith said exactly what we talked about earlier in the stream. He said exactly. Smith said that he says both of my 50K accounts passed since yesterday. He took a long scout for $130. Take profit, test your patience with this 5 trading day mess. Huh. Isn't that interesting? But Smith has gotten plenty of payouts from Take Profit Trader. He already knows how this game is played. He's taken plenty of payouts. Every breakout fails. Breakouts usually fail. Man, shit. I think Smith need to get some other accounts because he knows with that 50K account, I mean, we all know with that 50K account that the Nasdaq is going to require some sacrifice. We know this. We know the Nasdaq requires sacrifice. You don't want to offer up your 50K accounts because those are easy picking for the Nasdaq, man. Easy picking. But you know, honestly, I don't know if y'all guys are using the gamma levels over here, but I mean, you can see that shit, the gamma levels basically, I mean, we got a rejection at this gamma level right here on the Qs, and price has been going down since it hit this gamma level perfectly. Maybe we can keep shorting until we get to this gamma level right here. Yeah, it is. That's why I spend a majority of my money over there on Apex with those 50K accounts that they got. But then at the same time, I was trading minis though. I mean, it's not like I was trading micros or nothing. I was trading minis. Shit, I was in those 50K accounts with 6 minis and then upset that I blew the account on a trailing drawdown. Of course. Yeah, you're trading with 6 minis. No, I don't think so. I think we go down a little bit more because this is a double top. We got a failed breakout, a double top, failed breakout, a buyer failure here. So we got the bulls failing to take it higher. So we basically got the bulls trying to take it up. They went lower. They failed. Their stops are right there at that pivot. And you got a double top. You got a failed breakout attempt. So it was only right now the bulls are getting stopped out and the bears are getting their or the bears are just basically selling into the bull stops right now. At least that's what I did. Shit. Looks like Alfred's trying to get me hooked on that TPT drug, man. The drug known as TPT. Let me look at this. Let me look at it. Because, I mean, there's better options out there. I mean, if it's for the daily payout, I mean, I could just trade trade day. I can just take a trade day account and do that. And get the same benefit. Because their 50Ks is I think $100 all in too, without the trailing drawdown. They got a static account? They got a static account? I didn't know that Trade Day had a static account. Oh, they all suck though. They all suck. Never mind. They can keep their static accounts. They all suck. You get $500 of static drawdown. $1,000 of static drawdown. I mean, I guess with these static drawdown accounts, I guess you could see them as a small account challenge. Their 50K static account is $100. 1 mini, 10 micros. $500 of static drawdown. So if you can grow that $500, is there like a... Oh, then you got to trade 5 days minimum. I mean, honestly, that's not even bad. You have to make, what, $300 a day? Oh, shit, I got to trail this. Got to trail. Man, great chart awareness. Great chart awareness on this. Honestly, I think the biggest thing that I learned this week is that all breakouts fail. Now that I have that in my mind, I'm looking for another trade that I'm taking as a failed breakout. Damn. Yeah, those suck. The end of days. I mean, right now it seems like the only firm that's offering decent static accounts is Blue Sky, but you have to trade. You have to do 2 phases with them though. So, I would have to make 9. Oh, I mean, I guess that's normal. I mean, I would have to make $9,000 with them, and I would have to trade for like 10 days. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to just scalp Nasdaq moving forward. All right, cool. That's fine. I think we see a fake breakdown at these at the orb low. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Probably see a sweep of that orb low and then a bounce. Or shit, maybe we see a break. Yeah. Man, dude, I have to get back on track on this account, man. I really don't know what the hell. I don't know. I really don't know why I'm having such a hard time in this account. I really don't know why. Why am I having such a hard time? I basically gave back all my gains again. I've never lost these many. Well, up until this account, I have not lost this many trades in gold. This is a lot of red on gold. All right, so we're coming up to a gamma level, which kind of lines up with that orb below. So just be mindful. We're coming up to a gamma level right now. Hit that second target at least. Go Nasdaq. There we go. Now we can trail. Now we can trail. Now we can trail. Now we can trail. All breakouts fail, baby. Let's go. Now we can trail. There we go. Let's trail this. There we go. Damn, Nasdaq. You missed me that? Damn. You missed me? You missed me, Nasdaq? I think the Nasdaq missed me, guys. I think she missed me. Damn, look at all this money we making on Nasdaq, baby. When New York opens, all we trade is Nasdaq, Nasdaq, Nasdaq. When New York opens, all we trade is... Oh, so you like to trail your stop? You like to put it behind candles and stuff like that? That was a good trade. I mean, let's see if we can kind of get a pullback. We kind of have a trap high right here. We have a trap. So I guess we'll just see what happens there. And this is the one thing that I want to get in another trade. I want to get into another trade. For whatever reason, I don't feel fulfilled in that trade right there, and I want to get back in somehow, some way. Hold on, guys, give me a second. Man, unless they I mean, we can get a strong red candle here, or a strong green candle. I'll try to take it back. I mean, I'm not trying to look for a reversal, but we do got this range over here. That's why I say if I see a strong green candle, I'll buy it. I mean, we're in this range. Or unless, we'll see what happens here. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to trap above this high right there too. He said Bitcoin is at 88K. Damn. Oh yeah, I mean that's definitely for sure. Bitcoin is always a bear market. Bitcoin is a bear market. You hold a long position too long, you'll be crying. I mean, if you can get a nice bull run on Bitcoin, actually, I mean, no, I mean, no, I stand by that. Bitcoin is a bear's market. Even when it's long, it's a bear market. Even when it's long. This thing is always shorting. You can never go wrong on a short on Bitcoin. Never go wrong. Even when the market is going up, this thing is going down. Let me see. Damn. Even when it's going up, this thing is just going down. Always going down. All right. So we got that second target filled. Man, I like scalping in the Nasdaq. Okay. All right. All right. Where was this? Was this always available to me? Was scalping the Nasdaq always available to me? And all I have to do is trade in the direction that the momentum is going in? Is that it? Is that all I had to do? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not trading gold. I'm not scalping gold at all. I am not scalping gold. Mm. You know what I thought about this morning? For whatever reason, I was thinking about, back in the day when I was, on my grind trying to make my way up the social ladder. I spent a lot of my time learning a whole bunch of different things. Not really thinking about why I was learning those things, but I was just learning those things. And in the back of my mind, because I had this program running that I hadn't checked. But think about all the work that we put in to get a job. Just think about that. Think about some people go to college for 4 years. Some people go and get a trade, go to trade school. We put in so much effort, so much time to make ourselves the best candidate for somebody else to hire. Instead of putting in that same effort for ourselves. Because if you really think about it, if you think about the logic behind it, you're working and you're trying to make yourself the best candidate possible so somebody else can trust in you, but you don't trust in yourself. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that logic loophole crazy that we don't see it unless it's pointed out to us? Isn't that crazy? And for a long time, because I was just thinking about like all the time that I just put in studying and stuff like that. Now, the stuff that I know now, obviously, shit, I'm using it for myself now. Like I said, I built everything on this stream so far. It's because of all the knowledge that I have acquired. But I got that knowledge because I wanted somebody else to believe in me and hire me. I wasn't thinking about doing these things for myself. I just had that random, recollection this morning. And I was telling myself, just think about it. You put all that effort into yourself, especially when you have something like prop firms that allows you to make real money. If you put all the effort into learning charts, learning why the market moves, just only bombard your mind with just psychology videos, trading videos, and just dedicate a couple of months to just that. Understanding yourself emotionally, being able to control yourself emotionally, preventing yourself from being emotionally hijacked. We had a trader from Take Profit, months of work just take out a 6-figure payout and is still holding back, is waiting for the payout for next year for tax purposes. Mm. I guess I say all that to say this is that I mean, I'm done. I mean, I've been done for a long time, working so somebody else can take a chance on me and believe in me just to get an easy check. And honestly, when I first started listening to the videos where it says that the the best drug in the world is a weekly paycheck, people become addicted to the weekly paycheck. At first, I didn't truly understand what the hell they meant because you have to have understanding. If you don't have the understanding, all he's saying is words, or all if someone says that to you, they're just words. I mean, they have no meaning without understanding. But people dedicate hours, years, put themselves in tremendous debt just to show someone else that they're the best candidate and that they should believe in them and give them a chance to get that weekly paycheck. Getting that weekly paycheck is one hell of a drug. One hell of a drug. And that's definitely true. Oh no, I'm not gonna fight it, Cave Trader. I'm not going to. I just saw the range right there, and I was just looking to trade the stop run if it happens. Hmm. I think we might be at the end of the road though. I guess I'll just wait for a pop and then I'll just wait for a pullback. I think that's how I'm not gonna just get in anymore. I'm just gonna wait for the pullback. I think I just got stopped out, but I think it probably does pop up unless it goes down. Unless it keeps going down. Well, yeah, they got a big level here at 600, and they got a big level there at 600. Mm. Oh shit, I didn't even look at shit. I've been having so much fun with gold. I mean Nasdaq. I didn't even pay attention to gold. So Rubkit says if we get down to 880, we're gonna see a push because that's the Nvidia. So 880, huh? Okay, we'll see. I mean, if 880 lines up with this 600 gamma level in the Qs, then yeah, I definitely agree. Because we're definitely going to get to that gamma level. That's definitely the bear's objective right now. That's the bear's current objective, is to get to 600. All right, there we go. First target hit. Nasdaq was trying to come for my stop and being nasty there. All right, there we go, baby. Shit, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, when the Nasdaq, oh, Nasdaq. Oh, girl, relax. Relax. Damn, girl, don't eat it all. Save something for later. Yeah, save some of this for later, man. Relax. So 880, huh? Mm. Mm-hmm. I mean, dude, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Nasdaq hasn't been moving like this in a while, so I mean, she's moving like this now, but she hasn't been moving like this in a while. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, Alfred. You know, trading gold is a part of my 12 steps. I'm trying to beat this addiction. Uh, the nurse crack is one hell of a drug. The Nasdaq. When New York opens, all we trade is Nasdaq. Nasdaq. When New York opens, all we trade is Nasdaq. Hold up, what? Oh, I thought an ES trader said something. I thought an ES trader said something. All right, let's see. Let's see what they do at 880. I'm fighting for my life right now. I'm fighting for my life right now. Oh shit, I got in at the wrong candle. Shit. That was not the candle I was trying to get in at. Shit, I got in at the wrong candle. Oh, dude, how did I get in at this candle? Whatever. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We'll get in. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm fighting for my life right now. Nasdaq, that was pretty dirty. That was pretty dirty, Nasdaq. That was pretty dirty, man. That was dirty. That was dirty. That's dirty, Nasdaq. Oh my god. That's dirty. That's dirty. Oh, Nasdaq, that was dirty. Oh, that was dirty. Okay. She came back just enough to stop me out and then go. Damn, Nasdaq. Damn. All right. Well, there would have been my first and second target right there. Would have been my first and second target right there. Shit. Yeah. All right. Let's see if it'll come back. Well, I guess that could be a trap right there. I mean, it really depends on what happens here. If it stops me out, then I'll flip short. But it's probably going to keep going. Damn. Shit. Nice. Nice one, Nasdaq. Nice one. Okay. Shit. All right. I just want to get one more hit. I just want to get one more hit. Give me one more hit. I just need one more hit. One more. Give me one more hit. Give me one more hit. And I think Nasdaq's going to be nasty here and stop me out again. Hopefully she doesn't. I did not get the best entry. This is me literally selling the lows of this move. Damn. Shit. Okay. Run them stops, NQ. Run them stops. Hmm. Do your thing, NQ. Do your thing. Ah, shit. There's like a top high right there. I think the market's probably going to go to around 835. I think that's where the market objective is right now. 835. 835. You think so? What are you looking for, Rocket? We did have news today. Non-farm came out today. Non-farm came out better than expected for September. I got about like 3 more minutes and then I'm gonna have to really be out of time for the session. Okay, we'll see what happens. Shit, the Nasdaq and Gold are besties. Don't ever think that they're not. They are straight besties. They do the same thing. They do the same thing. And just imagine I was in short at the top. Just imagine if I had, man, I would be up 50 points right now if I held that damn thing. Breakouts always fail. Remember that shit. They always fail. They only work about 30% of the time. So shit, fading a breakout gives you at least 70% chance of winning. Isn't that crazy? If breakouts fail 30% of the time, that means that, or my bad, I did the math wrong. 70% of the time. That means that you only have a 30% chance that the trade will fail. And it's a 70% winner to fade every breakout. I think I like them odds. I like those odds. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. Keep on going. Oh, shit. We're at 35. Let's see. Let's see what they do here. Let's see if they bounce at 35. They bounce at that orb high. Let's see if they bounce at that orb high. Can I have my mouse back? I'll take it there because I got like 1 more minute. I'll take it. I'm gonna box this thing in. I'm not letting it come back on me. All right, cool. All right, guys. That's it for me. I'm out of time for this session. Whew. I appreciate everybody that joined me today. Actually, I will not be here tonight. I have it's my partner's birthday tonight, so I have to treat her. So I won't be here tonight, but I will come back tomorrow morning, and we will look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.